Hello, my name is Shettley and welcome back for another episode of the Red Galaxy in Aurora, and well, in previous episodes we basically restarted this in the new version, and we did explore a little bit of the systems now. Moscow, we already have done most of the exploration now, actually. We found minerals on only one of the planets, which is a bit unfortunate. It does have some potential colonies, but the resources are not great, let's just put it that way. So a bit less useful than what we had before. So we're currently surveying the last survey point, and pretty much most of the exploration vessels are now already leaving the place. Now, how is the jump point coming along? Oh, they've already built one. Now they're building a second one. Alright then. I'll let them do their work. Okay, cargo 1 has completed. So I'm guessing that was exactly what we needed. Yes, there is now one terraforming installation here. Huzzah! So that means that we do have a bit of a worker shortage right now. I don't think it's a massive problem. So we'll start with the nitrogen. Add gas and max atmosphere. Let's see, what do we need? If it's below 30% oxygen, then it's going to be fine. We need to at least have 0.1 in the atmosphere. So basically, if we double this, so we'll go for 0.4 on nitrogen. I'm assuming that should work. Is it? Okay, there we go. I at least deselected that. So we actually do have a tiny bit of water vapor here as well. But that is going to increase the temperature, and then once we have the pressure of that set up, let's actually just make sure that I did save it, good. And let's actually have a quick look over here. In wealth, we are actually gaining wealth now, because we are no longer building a ship currently. Let's actually have a look at the industry over here again. So we do have a troop ship or troop cargo coming along soon enough, because we don't have any of the unit designs yet, so we haven't designed any of the formations, so it's not necessarily going to be particularly useful yet. Although I suppose I could build another tank, couldn't I? So shipyard fleet, another Zamas. It's going to take a long while to be completed, but we'll do it anyway. Because we don't have any stockpiles. I didn't go ahead and do any of the stockpiles. On the other hand, the stockpiles were pretty much empty anyway. Of course, we do not have any fighters yet. We could build some missiles, but again, these missiles are probably not really all that great. So I'm not going to bother with them too much. Unless we find some aliens, which we have not yet found. Not even in Moscow, which I figure would be probably the place where we'll find them if we do. Gravitational survey has been done in Moscow. Is there... You know what? Why don't you... you're a bit low on fuel. Okay, never mind then. What about you? Do you have a bit more? Nope. You are heading back. You're also heading back, and I'm guessing you are also a bit low on fuel. Yep, okay. Speaking of fuel, how much do we have it? Ooh, we're a bit low on reserves there. We've done most of the fuel refineries. I think I'm gonna recall one of these at least to the base, perhaps. Let's say the Exploration 3. I'm gonna take away your standing orders. Probably even that one. And then just go back. And refuel. And begin overhaul. We'll wait there until... Oh, and production, fuel refinery completed, we started on the troop cargo. Research facility is going to take a while, so we may need to set up some other things to be produced here soon enough. Now I'm prepared to move another 20 construction factories to Pravda once the time comes, but we might want to build some more in here, although how many financial centers do we have right now? 65. Why don't we build another 35, just to get an even number? 50% of course. So 35, create, and then what else? We've already transferred 10 mines. And we still have another 15 that we could easily transfer. At the same time, I might want to increase the mine production, or the mining capabilities here. So we'll get another 50, and we'll get another 50 construction factories. We need to keep the industry growing, so to speak. Oh. Oh, that's trying to go to... Right, but they've already done all the surveys here. Right, ship construction, we got the troop cargo completed. Start on the financial centers. So it didn't take all that long to get that. On the other hand, we do have pretty good production capabilities. So yeah, I'm not really surprised. Now, to be fair, the research centers are still going to take a long while to be completed. Let's have a look at the research. Ah, everything's going to take a long while. Never mind then. And summary, we are still actually gaining some money. Not massive amounts, of course, but we are gaining some. And the population over here is slowly getting high enough. And that's actually... or high enough numbers. The nitrogen should be increasing slowly there, but I'm not entirely sure. Does it say the max atmosphere values, or like how much we are getting? It's probably like, oh, hold on, I remember something about the atmosphere. Something. Hold on, is it environment? Should it be telling here that how much? Okay, it's 4 times the Earth rate. So we should be getting 0.0042 atmosphere per year. And it's going to take a while before we reach 0.4, so we might want to get another terraforming installation at some point, but right now that will probably do. Because we don't have a massive population, the population cap in here is very tiny. Oh, I think I've found a problem with Exploration 2. Just trying to go back and forth there, which is not what we want. Because they don't know where to go. I think they are trying to go there. Okay, there's 2 over here at least. There should be one at... yeah, there's one over there. Right, well, Exploration 2. Let me give you orders to go to the unexplored place then. And then Exploration 1, you got fairly little fuel, so I'm gonna remove that one. So I'm gonna send you to begin overhaul over there real quick. Oh, new minerals in St. Petersburg. Let's actually have a look at St. Petersburg, because that's probably going to be the most mineral-rich area so far that we've found. There's one planet with... ooh, that's actually not bad. Good amount of garrison, good accessibility. Like, there's in the millions, and the accessibility total is, let's see, 1.7, 1.9, 2.4, so that's not too bad. I'm going to create a colony there. And that is a rather small one. They do have thorium in there, so that's good. There's a couple more moons on that one. Ooh, that one has pretty nice minerals. Uranium, boronite, and thorium, all 0.8 or higher accessibility. Thorium is a bit low. Well, the numbers total are rather small. I'll make a colony there anyway. Most of the others are unexplored yet. And then there's the corbamite. Let's actually have a look. There's probably a lot of asteroids with minerals. Are any of them good? Some of them seem to have a... ooh, okay. But usually it's just 1 to 3 minerals. And not massive amounts of resources. But it's something that we could potentially utilize eventually. I'm going to hide the asteroids now though. Right, so that's good. So we know that we can at least get some thorium harvesting over there. And did we... I don't remember. Do we have a gas giant here with resources? Should be around here, shouldn't it? Yes, we do. Oh, right, yeah, this is basically copied over the resources for this one, just to make sure that we have a gas giant to utilize. Because we did have that before. Smolensk has been discovered and it's rather empty. It has one comet. A very small... Okay. So this is basically an empty system. Oh, we found a jump point there. Let's actually have a look at Volvograd. Have we done the... Still doing the jump point over there. Slowly but surely we'll have this place operational. Did we make a... We did make a colony in there, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Now, of course, it's gonna have a rather massive portion of population in agriculture and environmental, so that's gonna be a bit of an issue. Also, that one has a quite high over there. This one, not too bad, though. And then this one, the population is growing. They now have some available workers again, not enough to bring in anything yet. Of course, they will be getting the... Well, the deep space tracking station is going to take some time. Already too, in terms of resources, they are slowly accumulating. I might want to bring in more mines next. Once we have the population to support that. Okay, overall of the exploration 3 has been completed. I'll leave it at the planet though, because we don't have a massive fuel reserve yet. I don't think we can afford having 5 ships going constantly out. Our fuel efficiency does or is kind of problematic. I think the next time we do engines for the survey vessels, we're going to lower the effect or the engine power by like 10% or something like that, which is going to give us a much more range for the same amount of fuel. It might even allow us to get a bit better or more sensors in there or something like that. Or at least have the passive sensors be a bit higher. Right, but yeah, we got a bit of things working over there. The research facility is still gonna take a while. That's gonna take a while. Actually, is there any other places that we should perhaps start preparing for colonization? That's not habitable. This one... we could start inhabit. It's a bit low gravity and low temperature, but the colony cost is not huge. And we could certainly get some mining in here. It does have some calcite. Massive amount, actually, yeah, this place has a massive amount of resources, just the accessibilities are a bit low, 1.5 total. There's the ruined outpost over here, which has some resources, but basically no accessibilities to speak of. There we got this one, not breathable. Oh, right, this one does have a potential for resources. Good potential, actually, but that colony cost is a bit high. We need 42% of population for the agriculture, which leaves a little, or not much of population for the actual manufacturing then. Be that mining or something like that. There's a minimal over here, which does... Now, this doesn't have a bad... Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, it's not B1 that we had. Okay. So which one was that? Was that B3? Yeah, it was B3, wasn't it? That has the ruined city. Alright then. But yeah, let's actually set up another colony here. Although the... Ooh, we need a lot of infrastructure to have a particularly good population here, so not necessarily the best idea then. And that's 19. Nope. Okay, so I think the... Oh, right, that's not habitable. A2... Yeah, A2 seems to be the place that we might want to start inhabiting. So let's take the cargo. And what you are going to do is you're going to go over here, you're going to load installation. Get some infrastructure, that's going to be 10 per trip. You're going to load there and then A2, unload all installations. I start with doing that 10 times. They're going to refuel. That seems to take a while. I'm not entirely sure if we'll have range to do that right now, but if we can get some sort of colony started there, that'd be nice. Just to get the population spread out on various planets, so it can keep on growing. Right, so I suppose we'll let that go. Overhaul completed. Deployment time exceeded. So exploration 5 should be heading back. Just make sure that it didn't... No. Okay, so it was a user error. Just making sure. Oh, now we're getting the errors. Let's have a look. No, okay. But that is heading back home. No, it's actually going out to do... They didn't even do the overhaul. Huh. Okay. Or maybe they were there just for a few Oh, actually, they may have... let me get this open. Put it on the second screen there. Oh, it was the Red Star 2 that exceeded the deployment time. Yes, that seems to be the case. Refuel and resupply from Colony. Are you currently in overhaul? You're on the right system at least. Yeah, it should be taking refuel and resupply first, and then overhaul. Let's have a look at if it actually does. Seems to be working. Right, so we did go through Smolensk more or less. Well, we've done a little bit of the survey there, and we did find something on the comet. Okay, that's not actually terrible resources there. But we might utilize that. I think we can get an orbital miner there eventually. Because we have not designed that yet, so that's something that we need to take into consideration. Okay, now the Red Star 5 should be heading to take their overhaul. Although I'm a bit skeptical whether... Oh, yeah. It does give the ultra reference problems, which is a bit annoying. Hopefully that will get fixed soon. Hold on, so who was here? Exploration 1. Oh. I think the move to the nearest system requiring stuff seems to be a bit bugged at times. Is there a order to go unexplored system? Jump point. I don't think they are. Oh well. What? It's just going back and forth here. That's annoying. Okay, well, let me give you some other orders then. Why don't you go back to Smolensk? Go to the unexplored there. To get something done. Now it's going back to refuel, I presume. Surely just complete it and start like that. Let's have a look at what do we have in home system here. Exploration 3 still sitting there. We are rather low on fuel still. We have managed to get at least a tiny bit of reserves now, but yeah, we're probably going to need more refineries, quite frankly. How are we doing in terms of thorium? We are using a fair bit of it. Although we are, well, currently on a yearly basis we'll lose about 100 from the stockpile. At least on this city. Also, Proudo seems to be getting a decent amount of population there, so that's good. Also, we'll probably set up a governor over here. So now that we got this, population growth, wealth growth, mining, I suppose that's good enough. So unassigned shipbuilding, population growth, wealth creation, and logistics. Okay, that is reasonable. And we've gotten 20 infrastructure so far, so that's enough for actually 100,000 people. That's actually a bit more than I expected. How about we take the colony ship, and you take some colonists from there, and then go to the A2, unload colonist, and repeat the orders once, and then refuel. Wait, is the exploration one is bugged again? Okay, that's getting a little bit annoying. Okay, so how about I take away your standing orders to go to... what are you? System requiring geosurvey. Okay, so that is your orders right now, but for some reason it's just not working as expected. So how about I give you the orders of go to Smolensk, go to the unexplored place. Do we have other ships that are doing the same, is my question. Have a look at St. Petersburg. Everything seems to be fine over here. Have we done... I don't think we've done the complete surveys yet. No, we have not. Most of the ships are probably undergoing overhaul right now. Well, there's at least 3 of them. Then one is not doing anything, and then one is going back and forth. So I guess that does factor in all of them. Alright, so we're getting the last jump point constructed there soon enough. Oh, now I realize what's... No, actually no, I don't realize what's happening. It was trying to go to geosurvey, so it wasn't coming here. Because the geosurvey over here has been completed. But why wasn't it going to St. Petersburg then? Right, well, Exploration 2 has completed orders. Let me actually give overhaul. Let me give you some orders to go to St. Petersburg. Because that system still needs a lot of surveying. Ah, and we found another system now. Saratov. A lot of comets. And there's another star orbiting there. So not quite all that good. Okay, so we got the 6 comets, but that's about it. Oh, you got your things sorted out for the time being. Let's actually have a quick look at the... Oh, those are practically empty systems now. That's... okay. Now, to be fair, I don't think it's massive distances in Smolensk, for example. But I'm going to check that. Just to be sure. No, it's less than 500 million. So that's a rather small distance. And from Moscow, or within Moscow, it's also... Well, in Moscow it's actually a bit bigger distance. Let's have a look. How much would that be, more or less? It's a few billion. 3.6 or something like that. More or less the distance there. Right, so we do know that there's a little bit of a distance here from Moscow, but Moscow is kind of the place where we can at least have some sort of colony there. Not particularly good colonies necessarily, but we can have some colonies in there. Get some fuel there before they go through the empty areas, which I hope doesn't last for too long to that direction. Jump point detected in Saratov. Ooh. And Exploration 5 has completed orders. I will send that one. Ooh. Right. Before you go out, why don't you refuel whatever there might be, and then go to Volgograd, because there's still places to explore there as well. Cargo and colony ships are both moving. Let's actually have a look at the cargo one. How are you doing in terms of fuel? Currently at 66%. How many? You still got quite a bit of moving to do there. Let's see. How many have you delivered so far? So you've done 1/3 of the fuel that you had. And you brought in 30%. Okay, you'll probably run out of fuel, don't you? So how about... we remove some of those. Let's see, so that's 1, 2... Then you go to there to refuel. And then we'll give you new orders to do the thing. Right, so there was also the Exploration 5, we gave the orders already. Let's have a look at Saratov. So we know that they had another jump point in there. Also, we've done or gone through all the comets. We seem to have found some. Well, yeah, most of them do actually have some resources. Oh wow, that's a lot of uranium there. 289,000.8 accessibility. Okay, so this might be a good system for some orbital mining, I guess. Is there any thorium in here, I wonder? No, what about... Hold on, Smolensk didn't have... Nope. Looking if we have any thorium anywhere here. On this branch so far. No. That seems like it would be a problem. So that's just... This is basically a flyover system here. And then Saratov... So far we've found one jump point, there's probably going to be more here. But anyway, we seem to be out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please do like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.